Hey there, welcome back to the Biofield Hacker channel. As always, before we dive in, just a quick note. I'm not a medical, psychological, legal, or financial expert, nor do I claim to be. I think I've stated this before, but I'm not someone who understands astrology deeply. It's a huge science. That said, I'm incredibly interested in understanding both our personal energies and the collective energies. So, as the universe does, this channeling is timely as Venus enters Libra today. And it couldn't be better time for challenging good old Neptune in Aries. Just FYI, whereas Neptune in Aries can bring impulsivity and blurred lines, now it is beautiful timing with Venus in Libra to talk about grounding connections with not only logical data, but by leveraging your own best energies. We've been in a world where connections are fraught with blurred lines, a lack of authenticity in ourselves and others, and a large portion of relationships are operating like complex algorithms that need deep translations in order to figure out exactly what they are. I'm here to challenge you to stop participating in the madness, both in how you operate and in how you decide to engage and invest your valuable energy. I'm challenging you to take your full self-sovereign power back. When you're operating in your highest frequency, you're engaging relationships of any kind, bringing your best and most authentic self. Apparently, I'm having trouble talking today. That's okay. You'll deal with it. Because it has been buried by so many. Let me define exactly what I mean. I'll give you a very simple framework. You're looking for three things: your authentic emotions, integrated with the second, your actions, and integrated with the third and final, your values and your integrity. It's truly that simple. Authenticity plus action plus values in accordance and full congruence with alignment. I use this quote often, but just like Confucius said, life is simple, we just make it complicated. And when we make it complicated, we're being toxic and not enabling healthy relationships of any kind. People aren't a strategy. People aren't a game. People are not things that you should objectify nor see as something to hold power over. They're human beings, just like you, who live, breathe, feel, and have the same basic needs of humanity as you. That's what makes us human. So let's bring back integrity into the world, shouldn't we? Wouldn't the world be much more happy and peaceful if we relished and savored our fellow humans? It's just that simple. It's simple math. If you, or they, are holding back in emotions, actions, sending mixed messages, acting like being engaged with them in any kind of relationship is some complex algorithm that needs to be dissected in order to have peace and unconditional love, then it's toxic. And let me help you solve this simple algorithm with one quick binary decision. Does the relationship respect, admire, and love you being exactly who you are in your full power and magic? If the answer is no, or you're still trying to figure that out with mixed signals or communications or mixed actions, then you have your data. The answer is no, period. Hard stop. Candidly, you don't need to know the why or the how or what's driving it or the whatever 50 other questions that you have in your head about it. The answer is pretty simple. It's not for you. It's not vibing on your own frequency. It doesn't deserve any more sunk cost of energy spent. It's binary. Yes or no. Does it bring you peace and unconditional love? Yes or no. And give yourself the closure, as it's truly the only clarity you need. Confusion is toxic. If it's confusing by default, then it goes into the no pile. And that includes others with you as well. If you can't be authentic, emote, communicate your feelings and thoughts with love, be kind and direct, support, advocate, take action for, and truly live your values and integrity with every thought, communication, action, and intent, then you're the toxic one. And you should really do some reflection on why you don't love yourself enough to just be your best self. There are plenty of other resources and videos on this channel and deeper programs and classes on biofieldhacker.io site to help you with that. And that brings me to today's very simple field hack. I want you to ask yourself, are there any relationships currently in your life that you're giving energy to that are complex algorithms? And if there are, ask yourself, what do you need to do to give yourself closure in order to drive that closure and stop engaging with it? Here's a pro tip on that. You can love something from afar and wish it well without having to sink more energy into it. And you can see my earlier video on the same channel about sunk cost fallacies if you need more around this. And the last question to ask yourself, are you engaging in all of your relationships with the framework that I talked about earlier, authenticity, actions, plus values and integrity, in accordance and full congruence with alignment? And if you're not, start taking steps to change that immediately. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, like I've talked about so many times, the only one that we can control is ourselves. So be all of you, be your best you, and act and live in integrity with all of your relationships. Because you being in your best energies are worth it, and people earn a gain. Until next time, have a great day.